going on. Skip, that is not for you to reply to, by the way. He does nothing he is told to do.
So I'm responding. I mean, the whole point of being on Facebook is that we communicate, right? Lynn was talking, and I'm looking at all, Debbie, hi Debbie Moore, Patricia was talking about difference between this and other hydrozone products.
Which was a great question.
We'll get to, yep.
Okay, can I introduce our this day only, and then we'll get back to all of our Facebook. So, in terms, and we'd love to hear from you if you are using the Royal Elixir. This is the Royal Elixir face cream, full size. So, traditionally on hsn.com, it's $55. Okay. So, Skip?
Don't me.
I mean, listen,
you and I both went crazy when we saw this, right?
Because we thought, okay, wait, $49. I mean, how can this be? Because this is $55, but we're not done.
Look, we offer...
Will you do the honors?
Yes. In addition to our face cream and the royal jelly, which is the only line that uses living royal jelly, we'll talk about the benefits of that in a second, we're providing you the 500 milligrams, 70% active, the highest level of pure living royal jelly serum that we offer. This is our full size $110 Nectar. At Perlier.com, this is $200. The combination of this, a Nectar serum and a face cream, is the best, you know, 1-2 punch to revive your skin in the world.
Let me show our prices, just so everybody understands how nutty, crazy special this is.
Yep.
These are HSN's prices, $110, $55, $165 for both. And all day, all night, always a customer pick, a #1 top seller. Never before, fair to say, $49.90.
Nope.
And only up until midnight. And on top of that, we also have 3 monthly flex payments. So break up your payments using any major credit card for the next 3 months. And it's under $20 to get this home. And wait till you see the clinicals, wait till you hear the research. I always say this before we even get into it. Look up, if you have a minute, the Royal Jelly online. Because there's so many things we can't say about it that I wish we could, but because...
Well, royal jelly, again, is such an incredible ingredient, and the history...
Internally and externally.
Yeah, and the history of us being here, I can't recall HSN ever offering a value like this in any of our products, because if I do the math on this, I can't sell it at this price to HSN. So what's happening here is there is no math to explain it. I really hope that those of you who've never tried our Living Royal Jelly skincare product get that opportunity. The email I got today from somebody who tried it, she actually sent me her before and after, 5 minutes after she did it, because she was so flabbergasted on how good her skin looked. And this was unsolicited. I just happened to look at Facebook, and there it was. Those before and afters are all about bringing our skin back to life. It's all, to us, even the surprises we noticed when we did our own clinicals. This is the most clinically tested line we've ever brought to market. This has more benefits to our skin than we could have ever imagined, and we learned about them as we brought this product out. Why? Because living royal jelly can't be explained. Science can't identify every single piece of what's in royal jelly. To this day, they cannot break it down and reproduce it. So royal jelly has to be collected in its natural form if you really want to use royal jelly. And to this day, the gold standard's always been to freeze dry it, but the minute you freeze dry royal jelly, you change its chemical composition. So what we're so lucky with is that we discovered a way about 10 years ago through our sister company that sells theirs for $600. We were able to, about 5 years ago when we launched ours, use their technology to secure living royal jelly out of the hive without ever changing it, capturing it and really hiding it from air, in a vacuumed environment, from light, from everything. Look at the clinical study. The clinical study shows that in an in vitro study, in vitro clinical study, we were able to demonstrate that fresh royal jelly, which again, our sister company and us are the only ones who do this to date in skincare, at the highest concentration provides, which we give you the highest concentration, provides an environment inducing the natural production of collagen. There's no collagen in the product. The study showed a 10-fold increase in the collagen in production. These are absolutely unbelievable results when you talk about it. And that was for the serum. This is our actual elixir. It has an even higher level. This is our nectar, I'm sorry. An even higher level of living royal jelly. So what you want to do is you always want to use your nectar first and then your face cream after. This 1-2 punch is really going to revive aging looking skin, see-through skin, gray skin, loss in vitality. If you want to get rid of a wrinkle, but your skin is still looking leatherish or still looking thin, so almost see-through, what's the point of that?
Yeah, so true.
You want to bring back that integrity, don't you?
And read the reviews too.
Yeah.
This is the clinical, and then we're going to go out to the phones.
Elasticity within 14 days, an incredible 18%. That means that your skin bounces back as elastic, even though which is really important to integrity of the skin, right? But after only 11 more days, it goes up to 22%. And then toning, the nectar can tone your skin as an average. This is not the best person. We always take the average of 30 people. Look at this, 48.9% in skin tonometry. That's skin tone. That's half. I mean, we're toning your skin by half on average. And these are not perception studies. And that's just one of the 2 products. So the combination's even better, sorry.
I just want to update everybody.
Yep.
I want to say now half the quantity is spoken for. Right now, okay, 400 gone, we have 900. Did you have this on earlier?
No.
Okay, so these will, yeah, we can honor that price until sell out. I was gonna say till midnight, but there's no way that this is gonna last that long. Hi to Debbie in Ohio. Thank you for calling, Debbie. Are you familiar with the Royal Elixir piece, the set that we're offering tonight? Great, please meet
Debbie,
Skip.
hi Debbie, how are you?
I'm using it. I'm fine. How are you? I'm nice to talk to you. I've been buying your products for years.
Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I'm really interested because I always hear completely different stories, all excited, but I'm really interested if you have used this product before, what have you seen and what surprised you the most? Can you share that with us?
I most certainly can. I had bought this when you had the eye cream and the bottle that you're showing now, plus another. It was a special that you were doing.
Okay.
And I put it away, and I not too long ago had an illness, and it really messed up my skin. And I thought, okay, I'm going to pull that out. I know it's expensive, but I'm going to pull it out and use it. My skin has become so soft, and the wrinkles are going away that I just love it. I use it every single day.
How fast does your skin absorb it? Do you feel like your skin recognizes it?
Oh, yes. And it isn't greasy. I mean, you put it on, your skin becomes very soft, but it's not a greasy thing, and you can wipe stuff on it. And I have the little bottle for the eye that came with the product when I bought it. Yep. And I use that just underneath my bags. I would tell everybody, this is awesome. I'm 68 years old. This is, to me, is just a heaven sent.
Yeah, look,
Debbie,
Debbie, I always say to people, the worse your skin is, the better this product's going to react. The faster your skin's going to absorb it. And this is really honest to goodness. And you know, if my grandmother was here, she'd confirm with you that this is the first product that it changed my grandmother's skin, really changed her skin in the way it was elastic and thickness and buoyant. But anyway,
Debbie, thank you.
I wanted to thank you, Debbie, for calling me.
Because
thank you.
This is just about sold out.
Oh, Debbie, thank you for calling me. I'm so glad that you had that chance
and wonderful
to
results
share with us
like
the results.
That,
yeah, that was great.
And your grandmother, how old now? She's
102. I just saw her the other day. Yeah, she's looking and acting like she's 10 still.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
All right, I do want to mention, congratulations. We